get this show on the road. It's the Rundown. City 1051 FM.
You're hanging out with Bimbo. It is the Rundown, the hardest show on the planet, right here on City 1051 Radio. I mean, it's a very good day, and this day we have our very first guest right on the Rundown on digital space, right here on the show. I said it before, I got somebody right here in the building with me, a very, very special guest in the building. I mean, this man is behind a lot of hits. It's not every day you have somebody all the way from Accra, bombing to guitarist as well. Ladies and gentlemen, say no more. Got Fiokee right here in the studio.
Oh my God, it's Fiokee. It doesn't sound good in my.
I know, right?
There's
So,
some people that says that.
I know, right? So, what's the girl's name that said that? Who said it?
The story long ago.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
My former manager's girlfriend.
Are you serious though?
I said, you see that sound? Where when I produce, I need that sound in my studio. So just
Wow.
So I just needed something that I could use for my signature for people to associate with Fiokee. So she actually got it right, and everybody loves it now.
Everybody loves it. I mean, whenever you hear that sound, oh my God, it's Fiokee. I mean, that's what's up. I mean, it's not every day you have a guy. You were part of a contest at some point, and that was how it started for you. I'm pretty sure. But I read a story on the internet where it says you learned how to play guitar at some point from a cabman. Is that true?
Yeah, a taxi driver.
A taxi driver. Tell me about it.
Okay, I used to be a sales boy. Like in the year 2000, 99, 2000, I finished my SSC in 99. So it was boring in the shop. It was boring in the shop then, because people hardly come to buy a toy for their kids, because it was a toy shop. So I decided to keep myself busy. I just thought about it. My salary was 1,000 naira per month.
1,000 naira per month.
Yeah, as at then. So for 3 months, I was able to save 3,000 naira. So I rented that guitar for 700 naira. So I was going back from work. So I passed through a mechanic workshop. So somebody just saw me with the guitar. I said, "Young man, please, can I see your guitar?" I decided to play the guitar. I just fell in love with the way it was playing. So we decided to talk. You charged me 2,600 then. so if I've closed from work by 7, I'll go to his house and wait for him by 8, because he was driving from AK to Yo, just like Lagos to Ibadan every day. So he'll be coming back by 8. So I will now be writing the stuff with paper while he's playing. The good thing about mine was, because when I was 8, I used to be in a children choir where they taught us how to do software notation. So it was easier for me to write software notes. If you sing in Yoruba, Igbo, any language for me, I could translate the notes. So he couldn't do that. So I had advantage over him. So he was even telling me that I would teach him after sometimes. I even taught him theory. So many things after a year.
Are you serious though?
After a year.
So the student became the teacher at some point?
Yeah. So I joined a band 2001. I even learned the guitar under 2 months, because I didn't have money to rent the guitar for 700 naira anymore. So I started going from one church to another. You get to just be a volunteer to have access to guitar. So that's how I was able to build myself gradually. After 1 year, 2001, I joined a band, live band. Played for that live band for like 3 years. And we used to play from 10 p.m. to 5 in the morning. Then 7 in the morning, you're already in church, praise and worship. I was doing that back to back.
Bro, that's a lot of work, bro. That's a lot of work.
So my Sunday afternoons for 3 years, I was sleeping. I didn't see daylight Sunday afternoon after church, because you have to be sleeping after a club night and straight to church. You understand? So we need to balance hustle. So Sunday afternoon, before I will wake up after church, I will see myself 8 p.m. already. Night don't come. So for like that, anywhere you are traveling to, must come back on Saturday. Maybe some of the weekends you do obito, night vigil, burial, or some wedding reception. You go back to and set up for club night. Start from 10 p.m. till 5 in the morning. From this church, CGMs, praise and worship, like that. I said, after 2002, I said, I'm done. I was not learning from anybody. I was tired of that system. Let me switch. I always know when to switch. I moved to Warri 2003. So I just kept doing it. I was like a household name in Warri. As a Fiokee fan and not Fiokee. So Warri, Benin, Port Harcourt, like Niger Delta, was a household name. Then after like 5 years, I came to Lagos for Star Quest 2008.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I won Star Quest with my group. We signed to Kenny's Music 2009. 1 year contract, it expired 2010.
And everybody went their separate ways.
We were able to stay for like 3 years more. But to manage group is not easy because we didn't have a structure. So everybody, we tried, it didn't work out. Even before we broke up, I was already a guitarist for the bunch for 2010.
You were a guitarist for the bunch at some point.
Yeah, because I recorded guitar on Scapegoat 2010. Yeah, I recorded guitar on Scapegoat 2010. Immediately I recorded on that guitar, the song dropped. I became the bunch of official guitarist. From there, Davido came for Gobe 2013. Nyanya came for Away. We did Applaudisse. I do Woju 2014 with Kizani and Laye. Then Duro, Take No Wash. So I definitely would pick up Oriente, Semitif, Love Don't Care. All these songs were hit songs back to back, and I influenced all these songs. Patoranking, Nobody Will No Fit to Make them. So you could, if you check my history, you would see that from 2010 till date, I've influenced like major hit songs.
Major.
The biggest artists that you see today, that are biggest artists, were like upcoming. I can remember when I was recording Woju, Kiss Daniel was somewhere recording me like, a superstar is playing guitar on my song because he was trying to produce it. So me and his producer actually had the business that we talk. So when you see Kiss Daniel today, is a big star. But if I find that video, Kiss Daniel won't like me. But so that what I'm trying to say is, don't ever look down on anybody because you don't know what tomorrow holds for any artist. So I'm very, very proud to have been one of the pioneers of Afrobeat because my sound give colors to all this production. I'm the spice of Afrobeat. I give color to all this production. If you pull my guitar out of all those sounds, you realize how important my guitar sound is.
Definitely. I mean, this man he's like the fingers behind a lot of hits. Can we just give him a round of applause? Honestly though, that is big. I mean, that is big. He needs no introduction. He just told you though, like, take out my keys, take out my strings from most of your hit records, and you will realize how imperative the sound is. I got Fiokee in the building. He needs no introduction. Right here, it's the rundown of the digital space as well. And of course, I've got quite interesting questions to ask him. He's got a brand new album. All right. I mean, is this your debut album?
Yeah, my debut album.
Okay, and that's beautiful. You have a lot of collaborations
That's my
on it.
birthday gift.
Oh wow, what was your birthday?
Monday.
Happy belated birthday to you.
Thank you so much.
That's what's up. I mean, it's not every day you have a guitarist, come through and put a lot of superstars in an album. Man, that's the name of the album, right?
Yeah, man.
I mean, what inspired that name?
Man, I'm 40. First, I'm 40. Then I decided to say man because, like I told you, how I grew in the industry. I served. I switched from the bunch to Flavor 2014. I became Flavor official guitarist till date. All Flavor hit songs that if you ran Levels, all the songs, I'm on all the songs.
Are you for real though?
Yeah, Levels, Doings, I'm a guitarist on all those songs, all those top songs. Then I know that I needed to pass through a certain process as a guitarist because in this part of the world they don't appreciate us. We were just trying to force ourselves to actually come into it. People appreciate people with microphone. So I needed to break into the industry with something different, not microphone. So I kept on studying the game, understanding the process, know how to serve, then understanding the right things to do. So I feel like I've studied the game. I've grown up to be a man, not in age, in the system.
Somebody who has learnt the ropes.
Yeah. So I decided to say, I think I'm man enough to drop album, and let me just say, this is man album.
Man, it's really a man album. I went through the track list. I mean, you did a lot of doings. You outdid yourself on that album. I listened to it. The listening party was yesterday, if I'm correct.
Yeah,
how was it though?
There's a track with Kasani and Clem called Be a Man.
Be a Man.
That track actually explained a whole lot how, even as a wife, as a girlfriend, as partner, you should be able to understand what we pass through as men. That song.
I totally get that one. We'll be checking that one out in a bit as well. Stick around. Remember, I got Fiokee right here in the building news update. I need to stick around for that. But off the album, man, I've got this record with Bella Schmurder. Now, I mean, in the wildest dream, we never would have seen this collaboration coming. Yeah, how did it happen?
I like to break rules. I always look out I have a picture and a direction of my sound, how I want my music to sound. So Bella is very spiritual with his voice. Once he opens his mouth, you know this guy is coming from somewhere. So I like that uniqueness in his voice, and I needed to fuse that Afrobeat, street, and my piano. So I gave him that sound, and he killed it.
He killed it. You know what? How about take a listen to the record? I mean, we're checking out the album Man. I got the man himself as well here. It's Fiokee. He needs no introduction. Off the album with Bella Schmurder's this next record. He calls it personal though. We're 9 minutes away from news update. We're picking it up right after this. I needed to stick around. I get to drop a couple of jams with Fiokee for back to back for the next couple of minutes. I needed to stick around. It is still the rundown in digital space right here on City 1051.
Let's get this show on the road. It's the rundown. City 1051 FM.
Okay, that's right. Be your man. That is the record. Fiokee, Rick Hassani as well. 13 minutes now past 4 p.m. I've got Fiokee in the building. Remember, it is a digital space right here on City 1051 Radio, and we're catching up with Fiokee. He's right here. He's got a brand new project called Man. And of course, you should check that one out. Massive records, massive collaborations. Most of your faves are on that on that particular project. So, quick one, yeah. How was it like for you, Fiokee? You know, breaking into the market as a guitarist. What was the secret? What was that secret recipe for you? That if you would advise a guitarist right now listening to the show, that you would advise the person to do?
First of all, you need to differentiate and separate craft from branding. You can be a guitarist, be skillful, but you don't have total package of branding. Like your package, like I keep telling people that your craft is 20%, the other one is 80%. Which are the relationship, appearance, music business. I thought about it like guitars are not appreciated in this part of the world. So how do I even break into the industry? I started from Muson Jazz Festival 2009. So I asked someone, Mr. Ayo Shadari, I said, when is the next edition? He said 2010. The same time, 2010, 1 year. I said, no, I'm not going to be doing this in this part of the world. I can't be playing jazz today. Then I'll now wait for 1 year to do answer now. So I now thought about how to break into the mainstream Afrobeat where people are singing. You know, this part is only microphone that they're appreciating. So how do I use guitar to actually break into it? Okay, I thought about it. Lucky enough, I was able to record on Scapegoat. So that was the first major Afrobeat song. It's okay. They say that means you are listening to somebody's song beat and there's a guitar sound. So I have to find a way to actually disturb their ear with sweet melodies. So when you hear these songs, you hear one sound. Before you know, Fiokee was everywhere. Would you, by Kizanio, they use the press release was Fiokee. Okay, DJ Kublon team up with Fiokee, the guitarist behind Scapegoat that I never got credit for.
Mad.
You understand? So,
and how did that make you feel though?
So I now got credit for 2 songs
at once
from one song release. So they now making reference. Why was that happening that way? Emperor Jeezy wanted to tap from Scapegoat's boss because I was a guitarist on Scapegoat. So they want people to know that. And the guitarist for that song, and they play for this Woju. So when Woju became a hit song, as they are downloading, you are reading the article, Fiokee. Oh,
that is Fiokee. Oh my God, it's Fiokee.
So before you know, I was on almost every song. And then some of the songs I didn't get credit. I was cheated. Please remember to put guitar by Fiokee. Before you know, they release it produced by. So what happened to that other element in the song that is not from the producer? Hey, you don't get money to fight. You don't even get power to talk. It's okay. Keep strategizing. How do I even make people hear me? I created Fiokee tag. Oh my God, it's Fiokee. I did face cap, right Fiokee. So if you see Fiokee, you see I'm trying to make sure that I'm in everybody's face. I know how to market myself. Keep telling people. Then around the industry, I keep telling people I'm the guitarist on this. The consumers, the audience don't know. They only listen to the music. Once they don't hear artists, hear producer, they don't care about other. They just want to dance, have fun. But we, the creatives behind the scene, we always sometimes we feel bad that we don't even get the credit that we deserve. So I started planning myself. Then first, I needed to get a sound that will project me out there. It needed to be unique first. So I decided to create the way I talk on the guitar. Guitarists say guitar as instrument, I see guitar as a microphone. So once I hold the guitar in my head, I'm with a microphone. You seeing it as a guitarist, me, I don't see it as guitar. I see it as microphone. So by so doing, I talk with the guitar. So there's a storyline behind my guitar. If I play guitar, I'm actually trying to pass a message. You get what I'm saying? So while others, if I'll be playing to just play, me, there's a picture, there's a message I'm trying to pass. That's why most of these songs, when you hear, you must hear one guitar line that's making you remember that song. You must sing along. Right? So I try to use that to torment people's life. So if you hear that, if you hear this song, this artist, you must hear my guitar by force. That was the idea. I kept doing that, kept on doing that. Then I took over the industry as major guitarist for his songs. So what's next? Let me start thinking of featuring them. It was a very big task. This thing that I'm achieving today, I started planning it like 2013. Becoming, okay, I want to be featuring. Just everything you say from your mouth is very powerful. Prophesy to it. Words are powerful. As I said them, I kept on pushing, working for them to happen. Gradually, it worked. Start Jumebi, independent woman. Then look at Advance and Tiwa, Maya, the flavor very connected. Before I did Simi, Connie, Davido to maybe, and Peruzzi to maybe. I did Tenny, awesome. Before as you're building this brand, artists are beginning to create more value for your brand. So they started seeing me, guitarist, artist. So I created 2 brands for myself. You see me as a guitarist, see me as an artist. You get what I'm saying? So all these things comes with branding, perseverance, rejection, being looked down on you. So they want you to remain in that spot, in that studio. See that studio that you're always there. They will fly to America. I just got back from America. I have a song I want you to play guitar. They will just remind you, say they just come back. So you go there for that spot. And they don't want you to leave that spot too. They want you to remain there. Anytime they look for you, they'll find you there. You know what I'm saying? So me, I didn't want to be in that spot. I needed to move out from that cave.
I can imagine, and to be honest, it is quite a big story now. It is a big story. So you're a big deal now, fam, and a lot of people are looking out for you. A lot of people want to work with you.
I'm still growing. I just
You're a man. You're a man now, fam. And you have the album called The Man.
I'm a young man.
That's what's up. I think I like that one. I said it before. You've got the creme de la creme right on that album. What inspired the choice of collaborations? Every artist.
Like I keep telling people that in as much as I like big names, I like good music too. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah, I feel it.
Every artist I work on this project, I always have a picture of the kind of sound I wanted to create with them. Sometimes it comes with beats. Then once I have the beat, I want to have okay, which artist, because I'm a music director. I produce, I'm a guitarist, I direct music. I direct vocals. I can even write, so I know music. I know particular artists. I've worked with so many artists. So once I hear beat, I can tell, okay, this works for this artist. So if I want to pay 2 artists, which are the best artists can I pay? I always look out for that. I call it artists and repertoire, A&R, to be able to know which artists actually fit a particular song, their chemistry. Like the one with Chike and Jackie, you see the chemistry. Bringing Chike and Jackie together, because this
real song, I love it.
These are classic people. They do classics. So the beat, Chike, Jackie, they match, and they gave us classics, evergreen. So that's me. I know how to do A&R, so I will always reach out to the artists. But I appreciate every artist on this project because they actually delivered well.
Honestly, right, they did a great job.
Yeah.
Quite an awesome job as well. Now, this is the part where I bring you into the digital space. We're talking about your album. If you're listening to the show, if you'd like to ask a question, Fiokee's right here. Legendary guitarist. I mean, he's here to build in. Remember the number to call. The phone line is officially open. He doesn't have all the time in the world here, so if you want to reach out, you had better do so right now. The number to call, 07001051. That is the number. If you'd like to send me a WhatsApp text, remember the WhatsApp platform is open. Now, Fiokee, we've got a show where we get to ask you 9 or 10 questions in 60 seconds. Now, this are random questions.
I don't crack my brain.
Bro, you're gonna have to crack your brain for this.
I just finished album listening.
I can imagine.
My brain never reset
so here's how it works, Fiokee. Here's how it works, right? 9 questions in 60 seconds. Now, the idea is just for us to, tap into a lot of things about you. general knowledge. These are trivia questions. Pretty easy though, and 60 seconds is about enough to answer 9 of them. If you don't know them, just pause. We get to give you a grade at the end of the show.
Oh yeah.
So we can actually give Fiokee a very good student or a very bad student. So
at least I sabi play guitar.
that's what's up. So if you are ready, let's get to it. Okay, number 1. How many strings are on a standard guitar?
6.
Correct. Who produced Ozumba and Badue?
B prime.
Correct. What genre of music did Taylor Swift start in?
Soft rock.
Who was the lead singer of the iconic 80s band Culture Club?
They never born me then.
What name is rapper Sean Combs better known by?
I didn't get that.
What name is rapper Sean Combs better known by?
I don't do much research about artists that much. So
Okay. Which musical legend is Jay-Z married to?
Beyonce, yeah.
Like, featuring Tiwa Savage and Ricardo Banks, was released in what year?
2017.
What is the only edible that doesn't go bad?
I like swallow now. Only swallow knows it goes bad for me.
Mention 3 things that are color red. 3 things that are color red.
I can't even. That's more. They give me 6/10. I don't try.
But good job. Good job. Good job. Honestly, good one.
Bad guy.
You know what? Let's take a couple of calls. How you doing?
Hello?
How you doing today?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I got Fiokee right here in the building. What is your name?
Fiokee. My name is Joy.
Okay, Dorothy. How you feeling?
Fine. My name is Joy, actually.
Joy. Okay, Joy. I've got Fiokee for you. Is there any question you'd like to ask him?
No, I don't have any questions, actually.
Joy, so you just call. You don't even get anything to tell me. Oh yeah, go buy my album. You don't come out.
That's what's up. On to the next one. Honestly, though, I mean, I really like that one. And so, what is like the biggest limitation in the industry so far as a guitarist? The limitation, like, what is that thing that you would say the industry needs to work on?
You need to create a platform to appreciate, like award shows, to actually create a segment where they will start appreciating instrumentalists. They always say produced by, but listen to those songs. Ozumba, by the way, has a guitar. A young guitarist friend played the guitar. It's a guitar that actually made that song.
Wow.
When they said production by no
P.
P prime. So what about the guitarist? I'm not even talking about me. I'm talking about other guitarists.
All the people.
So they should be to pay attention to this industry. That's why I'm pushing this narrative to create value for instrumentalists, not just guitarists like me, saxophonists, keyboardists. They should be able to have a say. At least to some extent, if you see a guitarist on the road now, you remember Fiokee. You know, good look am less.
I believe you, honestly, and I totally agree with you. We can't overemphasize this one. How are you doing?
Good afternoon. My name is Flourish.
Okay, Flourish, how are you feeling today?
I'm fine.
All right, I got Fiokee right here in the studio for you.
Good afternoon, Fiokee.
Hello, good afternoon. Good to hear from you. I like your voice.
Thank you. Anyways, I got inspired by your hard work and, really, really inspired me.
So you've been
And I
following...
don't mind. I would love to meet you in person.
Okay, how do we make that work?
I'm depending on you.
Are you a musician?
No.
Okay, we'll work out something.
You could probably just maybe you can follow him on Instagram.
So you've been following my job, right? You like my sound, like my music, like my guitar playing.
Yeah. Like.
So you used to hear a whole lot of oh my God, it's Fiokee.
Yeah, I do.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Okay, Flourish, I think you just follow him on Instagram. What is your Instagram handle again?
Fiokee.
Straight up. Fiokee, straight up.
Everywhere Fiokee. I make life easy for people.
That's what's up. Remember, I'm just about to wrap it up, but I mean, I'm leaving it open for everybody to reach out to Fiokee right before he steps out of the studio. Now, Fiokee, what does the future hold for you?
I'm taking over the world.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's
I've
what's
been able
up.
to break into the mainstream market in Afrobeat. Oh yeah, okay, world market. So I
Man.
drop album today. This album, it go disturb them. Trust me. You go hear. They go hear from
Definitely,
us.
bro. We want to be disturbed,
Yeah.
honestly. Let's take this one final call. Okay, how you doing?
Hello, good evening.
Yo, what's up? What is your name?
I'm Petra.
Okay, so I got Fiokee right here in the building for you.
Yeah, I've been hearing everything he's saying, man. Fiokee is a bomb.
Thank you, bro.
He's so talented. He's so amazing. With all the artists he's worked with, man, this guy has to be appreciated.
You see, I made them give me my flower.
I tell you, when I give your own award.
I swear.
Straight off. Before it's too late.
If they don't give me, I will go create one. Plenty for myself.
I tell you, what's not for you today?
Yes, sir.
Straight up, bro. Thank you for
Please,
calling.
I wanted to ask, what is the difference between a producer and the person that play instrument? Are there any difference between the both of them?
No, it's a co-producer.
Yeah, like someone that produced a song. For example, now there are some songs that you play instrument in, you
Yeah.
play guitar for, and there is a particular producer that produced the song. So does it mean that the producer only, how will I put it, that he doesn't play an instrument?
Let me tell you how it works. Let me tell you, there are two ways. If some producers call guitarists, call keyboardists, they can only make beats, just not beats, but they don't get rhythm on top of them. Sometimes their brain go lock. They go don't play so many rhythms, so they're not gonna know which direction they want to use. So they will come bring guitarists. Now guitarists go come play the chord for them. Now from that rhythm, now they will come knock beat on top. So on that case, the producer, they call it somebody that started the project before the producer made the beat. So the guitarist is a co-producer because he gave a direction to that production. The producer, the producer, sometimes they produce beats, they feel like, oh, the artist don't sing, but the song is still empty. Okay, let's bring a guitarist to come and spice up this music, add more color. That is different from you starting the production with the producer from scratch. You are starting from scratch with the producer, you are a co-producer. They didn't just call you to come and play guitar after a recorded vocal and already made beats. You are a co-producer, you started the production. They call it, you gave them a direction, like Scapegoats now. I'm more like a co-producer because there was no beat. Don Jazzy only gave me metronome. Cap, cap, cap. I just it was from my rhythm, it created beats before the band now sang Scapegoats.
Wow.
So I gave them the music direction for them to
For the
produce
record.
for the record. You understand? So
Wow.
Okay. Thank you so much. One final comment here, and it's a wrap. Good evening, City FM. Fiokee, 40 looks good on you. Happy belated birthday.
thank you so
I love your hard work. I hope one day I'll get to work with you because I'm a singer, peculiar from Satellite Town.
Oh shit, thank you so much. We'll look out for that.
That's what's up. Final words for Fiokee, for you fans.
Please keep believing in Fiokee. It's not easy to actually use guitar to actually disturb the industry small. I did try small. Then for upcoming artists and instrumentalists, I'm sure most of you have listened to what I've been saying. Keep your heads up. Don't be in a hurry. There's a process for everything. You know what I'm saying? Know your craft. Be humble. Pray. Be different. Don't try. Everybody's chasing to be the best. Try to be different. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you stand out in everything you're doing. And trust me, with time, it's very. Mine might take longer, but yours might be shorter. You get there. Trust me. Everybody's journey is different. It might take me 10 years, 15 years. Yours might be 5. But it depends on your grace. You know what I'm saying? Because hard work comes with grace.
That's real. That is real. That is real. Wise words from Fiokee. Stream that album, man. He's the man. Literally, he's the man. Here's one record of that album. I'm digging this record. He said it already. Both classic artists on one record. Fiokee himself, a legend, a guitarist, a classic artist as well. This is for all of you. Thanks for coming through on the show, fam.
Let's get this show on the road. It's the Rundown. City 1051 FM.